Good evening, happy Monday, and happy bank holiday. Hope you've had a great bank holiday despite these lockdown conditions, and happy day 20. So this weekend was meant to be Masters weekend. It's that sort of main event in the calendar that we look forward to most after a long winter, and it gives us that inspiration that the season is now finally here. Unfortunately, it's been postponed, but this weekend on Sky Sports there are lots of episodes of how someone won their Masters event. So hour-long episodes of how they won that Masters tournament. So I tuned into a couple. But it got me thinking. I basically took up the game the day that Nick Faldo won the US Masters in 1996. He had a 5-shot deficit to Greg Norman, no, 6 shots, sorry, and actually then won it by 5. And I remember being in awe by watching him on that Sunday evening. And I pretty much made the decision from then on I wanted to be a golfer. And I went out and copied everything in Nick Faldo. I got every book, every magazine, every video that I could get hold of, and really copied everything that Nick Faldo did. And it really helped me develop my golf game in good stead. So it got me to think, how can this serve you? So 2 questions I want you to think about. The first question is, when did you take up the game and why? And from that, are you playing the game today for the same reasons that you took the game up back then? So are you playing the game for the same reasons that you took up back then, or have they changed in some way? The second question I've got is, what one player could you pick out and try and take and learn as much from them as you possibly could? Since doing these videos, I've been amazed by the wealth of information there is on YouTube, maybe too much in some instances. But one thing I have really noticed is how much you can learn off of the pro golfers themselves, the guys that have been there and done it. So again, I learned as much as I could off Nick Faldo, and he was a huge inspiration for me. But what one player could you learn from most? What about their mannerisms you could learn? What about their body language, how they handle themselves? What about in their techniques that you could maybe copy and apply to help you develop the areas that you're trying to develop? What one player that inspires you? It could be an older player like a Seve or a Monty or a Bernhard Langer, or it could be a current player that plays on tour today. But what things could you take from them? But maybe just pick one, and they could become your sort of real role model going forward. I hope this helped, and I'm going to watch the end of Nick Faldo winning this epic tournament and enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care.